Kia ora everyone, ko Bianca tōku ingoa. I'm Bianca and I am in my 39th week of pregnancy. I'm about 39 weeks and 2 days to be exact. So I'm looking at getting induced this Friday. I did really want to go for a water birth. However, because I'm an older mum and when you reach your 40-week mark, you have to be induced. They don't know what's going to happen to you after that 40 weeks with all the food and everything in your tummy going through to baby. Yeah, the natural water birth with gas was what I was going to go for. I really do not want a C-section and I'm trying to avoid that epidural because I've seen the needle. It's really big. But other people say, well, you'll have so much going on anyway that you won't actually realize what's happening. So, yep, we've made it. This is where we're up to. So, I'm doing pretty well. To be fair, I've had a dream pregnancy and in the last 3 to 4 weeks, it has been a little bit trying. I've got edema in my hands, which I found out about while I was sleeping. So I like to sleep on my side. I sleep on my side, my back, right or left. I don't really care as long as I'm comfortable. However, the edema is like pins and needles in your hands. If it's really severe, then you are going to have to see a doctor. I chatted to my midwife Jill about it and I didn't think it was that bad. However, now I have the explanation as to why I've been dropping things. So in the matter of 2 weeks, I dropped 2 big, huge glass like cookie jars. And I usually have really good reflexes and I can catch things mid-air, and you'll find yourself dropping things simply because of the circulation. The best way to minimize it is to have your hands like that. You can get a splinter for it. I found that really uncomfortable, but when I wake up, I just give my hands a really good shake and just let them circulate. Between that and the heartburn, I got a prescription for Mylanta, and essentially I'll get heartburn after I've had a few carbs. I actually got heartburn, get it more at night time, and I actually went and threw up last night simply because everything was clogged up, and I went and threw up, had some water, had some Mylanta and went straight back to sleep. So it wasn't painful or anything, it's just a bit annoying. So we've just got to be careful of that. And my troll feet, I have water retention quite a lot in my feet at the moment, and let's skip to Daz showing you how to get that out of your feet. These are my little troll feet. You can see that they're quite swollen. I've known of some women having quite a bit of water retention from 6 months onwards. I'm really lucky where it really only happened in my 37th week, and they tell you to put your feet up and wear compression socks. Compression socks do tend to work, but you are walking around with these ugly socks all day, and you wear them in the evening and they don't really make much difference. But Daz is going to show you how he gets rid of the water retention in my feet. Lucky me. Okay, so I'm really lucky that Daz is a fabulous foot massager, and what he's doing at the moment is he's literally pushing the water back up my leg. So if you want to get rid of the water retention, you have to start at the toes and work your way up towards the ankle. And on the right and the left hand side is, you know, really can get quite sore, and where my finger is in that area there, it does tend to get quite swollen. I have been wearing my fabulous Peter Alexander slippers that my girlfriend Edina got me for my baby shower. So you have to wear open-toed shoes and just keep your feet up. We all need an excuse to do that. Yeah, lucky I've got Daz there to help me. He thinks it's quite funny because when he does press it, there's like an area where it's super flat where the water's gone, and then this big bump of water retention. So I really appreciate his help with that, because it hasn't been easy, it hasn't been too nice. I have been sleeping well, so that is pretty good. But you know, then you get your Braxton Hicks in your tummy. The last week we have been making a bit of an effort to be doing the nipple stimulation and a little bit more intercourse than we have during the pregnancy. I can understand why couples don't really want to have sexual intercourse during the last couple of stages of the third trimester, simply because the nipple stimulation or any kind of sexual stimulation brings on Braxton Hicks, and that can be quite distracting for the male. And distracting if you're the female. So your tummy tightens, it's like a form of a contraction, and it's all meant to be sexy and romantic, and you're sitting there holding your tummy going while he's trying to do his thing, and it's not the most sexiest situation. However, you do need to try these things, because the hormones that are released are what bring the pregnancy on. So that I've been drinking some raspberry leaf tea and taking little capsules of it. It hasn't made any difference, but you know, I'm quite happy chugging along on that product, so that's all good for me. This is my skin. I've got nothing on it, so it is looking really nice. I have been using Aspect Skincare, and that is a professional product, and it has been alleviating any dryness with baby, taking any of the water out of my system. And yeah, the positive thing was I was growing my eyebrows back, and they look amazing at the moment. I'm really pleased with that. I'm still going to the gym 5 days a week. Today is a Monday, and I decided to do yoga at home. I found with the edema in my hands, it was really hard for me to do downward dog, anything like that. So I just did an hour at home and really enjoyed it. And the good thing about it is that from next week, I'm going to have to start working out at home anyway and taking baby for walks. So it was good for me to actually do yoga at home and see whether I could last an hour and have my own music, and you know, being 39 weeks pregnant, have the bathroom right there if I needed it. So I really enjoyed it. What else can I tell you guys? I'm going to do a few Plunkett videos. I did go to Plunkett, and they had 3 courses in the evening. Daz and I went along to those and really enjoyed them, so I'll do another video on those. And so all through your pregnancy, people are going to say to you, oh, you must be so excited. And I'm the type of person, I'm like, no. If I'm getting on a plane to go to America, I don't get excited 3 months beforehand. I'll get excited when I'm on the plane. I feel like I'm on the plane now. I'm starting to get excited. The pain is always going to be a concern, but I assume the reward at the end of it is going to be worth it. Let's cut to my tummy so you can see how that looks. And this is what I look like with my clothes on. And you can kind of tell from the back that I don't look too pregnant. However, when we actually look at our beautiful little tummy, it is all in the front. There's not a lot happening sort of around here, and that's our side view. So I'm having a boy, and I'm still doing a few sort of side stretches and workouts and keeping it all on the core here. But I've been using bio oil for the last sort of 3 weeks. We've been putting it on morning and night. It's quite tight, and I've still got my little brown mark there, but I'm pretty happy with the way I've been carrying. And I am about 88 kgs at the moment, and I started on 69 kgs. You can see I'm pretty big. You know, I feel comfortable. I look a lot bigger than I feel. I actually don't feel as big as I look. So I guess that's just a confidence thing and a self-esteem just from going to the gym. But I am big and I have to get this thing out of me somehow. So yeah, the pain relief. I'm really concerned about not putting too many drugs in my body because I don't want it to go through to the baby, and I don't want to have any sort of come down or reaction to these drugs. I want to enjoy it. So we'll just have to see how it's going to go, but I'm really excited. My mum's a nurse, and I've invited her to be there with me, and of course Daz is going to be there holding my hand. They're laughing at me because I'm booked in for a Friday. I've got to go in at 7 a.m. I'm not sure what the process is. I'll tell you guys all about it. I'll probably do a video the day of if I can, so that you guys can get an idea of exactly what happens. And I said to Daryl, oh, you might as well go to work, I'll give you a ring. But his boss is like, no, you have to go to the maternity ward with her. So I guess I'm pretty casual about the whole thing. I wanted to introduce you to the Nurture baby care range. So being a hair and makeup artist, I was trying to find a New Zealand brand that is, well, this is 100% organic, 100% natural ingredients as well. So this is made by World Organics. They have a cosmetics range and a skincare range. So they've come out with, it's a mother and a baby range. So this is the baby hair and body wash. Baby powder. Baby powder is quite important because, as we know with talc, it's not a good product, so it seeps into your skin and pores and blocks everything up. So for them to come up with a baby powder that actually is good for baby is amazing. Nappy rash cream, we are gonna need that. We've got a little SPF 30, yeah, summertime baby for me, and a mother baby balm. So this can be used on your nipples as well, so it will stop any cracking and heal everything. So your contact is Kimberly. I'll leave all her details below. She was really helpful. She gave me all the information. And when you make an order over $50, you can either get free shipping or a free bamboo face cloth, and I went for the bamboo face cloth. They have prices and different package options, so I'll leave those below for you guys to have a look at. I'm enjoying my pregnancy, but again, it's my agility that I've lost. You have to be careful about every single move you make. Getting into the car, you sit down, you put both legs in at a time. Getting out, you swing both legs out. Getting up out of bed, you roll on your side and push yourself up. When my partner's at home, I will use him every time. I've come up with this little thing where I go, and he like pulls me up. So I went to dinner at mum and dad's house last night, and after dinner I fell asleep on their couch, and they're cool with it. I'm at that stage where I'm not trying to be independent. I am pregnant, and I'm doing everything I can to get myself used to it. I've even got the baby seat in the back of the car with the baby mirror and the sign so that I can get used to it. My world is going to change on Friday, and I've been a really independent, career-focused woman, and although I'm looking forward to this change, I really am, I'm trying to wean myself into it. So that's me at 39 weeks and about 2-3 days. So I will catch up with you guys in a couple of days when I reach the 40 week mark, if not before. I'm hoping that he comes before so that I don't have to get induced. I'd rather do it naturally, but when you're over 40, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. All right, I will see you guys later. Ka kite anō.